Valentina Shevchenko has openly responded to recent comments made by her rival, Alexa Grasso, ahead of their highly anticipated trilogy fight at UFC 306. The upcoming bout, set for September 14 at Noche UFC in Las Vegas, will mark the first women's trilogy fight in UFC history, as both fighters are determined to settle their rivalry once and for all. Shevchenko, the former flyweight champion, found Grasso's analysis of her fighting style quite amusing and didn't hesitate to express her disagreement. In a recent interview with MMA Junkie, Grasso, who holds a record of the 1st of March 16, criticized Shevchenko's approach in the octagon, suggesting that the former champion waits too much during fights. According to Grasso, Shevchenko needs to show more aggression if she wants to reclaim the women's flyweight title. However, Shevchenko, boasting a record of the 1st of April 23, didn't take Grasso's critique too seriously. In fact, she found it laughable, hinting that Grasso's remarks may be an attempt to bait her into changing her strategy. "She's planning to secure her victory by waiting for me to attack? Is that what she said?" Shevchenko remarked with a laugh during her interview. "That's hilarious. So she's going to be on her side of the octagon, expecting me to be on mine? Oh my god." When asked if she believed Grasso was trying to lure her into fighting outside of her usual style, Shevchenko didn't commit to the idea but remained unfazed. For her, Grasso's comments do little to alter her approach or mindset. Reflecting on their second fight, which ended controversially in a split draw, Shevchenko remains convinced that she should have been declared the winner. A major point of contention was the 10-8 scorecard handed in by Judge Mike Bell for Grasso in the 5th round, a decision that Shevchenko and many others found questionable. "Looking back at our second fight, it ended in a draw," Shevchenko said. "But with the same strategy and tactics, I would have won had it not been for that judging error. Everyone saw that I did enough to secure the victory, but it was shocking to see a judge's decision affect the outcome like that. It felt wrong, and people know I won that fight. That's why I have no intention of changing my strategy, it works." Rather than being distracted by Grasso's comments, Shevchenko remains laser-focused on what she believes will bring her success in their third matchup. She expressed confidence that her experience, power, and speed will be the key factors in the fight. More than anything, Shevchenko emphasized the importance of being true to herself in the octagon, trusting her own instincts rather than letting an opponent dictate the pace of the fight. "I'm going to bring everything I have to this fight. My spirit, my power, my speed, and my experience," Shevchenko said. "The most important thing for me is to be myself in the octagon. I'm not here to play someone else's game or get caught up in what others are saying. That's not what makes a champion. A true champion plays their own game, and I'm going to win this fight. I know it." Despite her confidence, Shevchenko is aware of the challenge that Grasso presents, especially given how evenly matched the two have been in their previous encounters. Grasso's ability to go toe-to-toe with Shevchenko in the second fight, and the split draw result, have added more intrigue to their trilogy bout. However, Shevchenko has made it clear that she has no intention of allowing the judges to have any say in the outcome this time. Instead, she has geared her entire training camp toward securing a stoppage victory. Finishing a fight at the highest level is never easy, especially when you're up against a top-level opponent, Shevchenko admitted. "You can only finish a fight easily when there's a clear gap in skill between you and your opponent, but in the UFC, everyone is elite. That said, my primary goal for this camp has been to finish the fight. I feel stronger than ever, my cardio is incredible, and I'm going to give the fans an amazing performance. That's what I'm focused on, giving my best performance, not worrying about anything else." If Shevchenko succeeds in her mission, the series with Grasso would be tied at 1-1-1, but the former champion has no interest in a fourth fight anytime soon. Shevchenko has previously stated that once the trilogy concludes, she's looking forward to new challenges, leaving no room for an immediate fourth bout. As for the personal dynamic between the two fighters, it has become somewhat complex after spending so much time together. Grasso recently said that their relationship has become really weird, given how often they've faced off and the time they spent together as coaches on season 32 of The Ultimate Fighter. Shevchenko, however, doesn't share the same sentiment. She acknowledges the unique situation but maintains that, for her, the rivalry stays inside the octagon. "I'd say we've probably set a record for the most face-offs in UFC history," Shevchenko joked. "But I wouldn't say it's weird. For me, it's all normal. Inside the octagon, we fight hard, but outside of it, I respect her. I respect all my opponents because I know how tough this sport is. We go through grueling training camps, we fight, we step into the octagon. It's not easy, so I respect everyone who does the same." Shevchenko reiterated that she doesn't view her relationship with Grasso as personal, despite their intense rivalry. She reserves personal grievances for situations where an opponent insults her family or crosses a line, but she considers her rivalry with Grasso as healthy sportsmanship. "We're both martial artists. We fight hard in the octagon, but outside of it, I don't see the need for any drama or spectacle, Shevchenko added. There's respect between us because we both know what it takes to do this.